Greek mythology contains numerous tales of power struggles and control. One of the most remarkable episodes was the unprecedented war for dominance between the Titans and the Olympian gods. Zeus, along with his fellow Olympians, battled against the sons of Gaia, primarily confronting his father, Cronus. The gods emerged victorious, and most of the Titans were banished to Tartarus for eternal imprisonment. Some faced everlasting punishment under the rule of the new chief of Olympus. Among those condemned was the Titan Atlas, whom Zeus cursed to bear the tremendous weight of heaven for eternity. Following the Titanomachy, Atlas bore the burden of supporting the bronze dome of heaven on his shoulders as a form of punishment. Interestingly, the Titans were not led by Cronus during this war, but by Atlas. As a result, Atlas became a warning to those who dared to oppose the chief of Olympus. According to ancient Greek beliefs, Atlas resided at the edge of the world, in the land of the Hesperides, located in the extreme west. Over time, he became associated with the Atlas Mountains in northwest Africa and was even considered the first king of Mauritania. Described as having great wisdom and knowledge of the depths of all seas, Atlas was believed to hold the pillars that kept the earth and heaven separate in the Atlantic Ocean. Some accounts even linked him to the legendary Atlantis, an island submerged due to the misconduct of its inhabitants. In artistic representations, Atlas is portrayed as a large, mature, bearded man carrying the heavens on his shoulders, a scene familiar to many. He was said to have fathered numerous children, mostly nymphs, including the famous Hesperides, the Pleiades, and even his son Hylas, who became the constellation Aquarius. The origin of the name Atlas remains uncertain, but some scholars suggest it may convey the meaning of suffering or endurance. Atlas was the son of the Titan Iapetus and Clymene, a powerful Titan belonging to the second generation alongside his brothers Menoetius, Prometheus, and Epimetheus. Unlike Prometheus and Epimetheus, Atlas joined the other Titans in their war against the Olympians, supporting Cronus against Zeus and leading them into battle. As a consequence, when the Titans were defeated, most were consigned to Tartarus, while Zeus singled out Atlas for a special punishment. Atlas was condemned to stand at the western edge of the earth, forever carrying the sky or the whole universe on his shoulders, preventing Uranus from meeting Gaia. Consequently, he earned the epithet Atlas Telamon, signifying his enduring burden. He became a doublet of Coeus, embodying the celestial axis around which the heavens revolve. Due to his physical connection to the heavens, Atlas was believed to possess superior knowledge of the stars, being the father of many constellations. He was also regarded as a source of great wisdom, and his association with the celestial sphere led to his role as the founder of astronomy. In Greek mythology, Atlas played a crucial part in the myth of two great heroes. One of the most famous myths involving him was his role in one of the celebrated 12 labors of Hercules. The hero's task involved retrieving the golden apples from the sacred gardens of the Hesperides, guarded by a fearsome 100-headed dragon. Hercules, following Prometheus' advice, offered to hold up the heavens for Atlas while the Titan fetched the apples from his daughters. With the assistance of Athena, Hercules took on the burden of the heavens, giving Atlas a brief respite. However, upon Atlas's return with the golden fruits, he refused to switch places again, fearing the weight of the world. He tried to deceive Hercules into holding the sky permanently by offering to deliver the apples himself, knowing that the burden would then become eternal. Recognizing Atlas's intentions, Hercules pretended to agree but tricked him into swapping places temporarily. Once the apples were set down, Hercules seized them and swiftly escaped back to Mycenae. In some versions, Hercules released Atlas from his punishment by constructing pillars to support the sky, freeing him as he did with Prometheus. In another tradition, Perseus was said to have transformed Atlas into the Atlas Mountains in North Africa as punishment for his lack of hospitality. In another account, a Libyan shepherd encountered Perseus and was turned to stone when trying to block his way, inciting Perseus to show him Medusa's head. Another version tells of a local ruler named Atlas who denied shelter to Perseus, fearing the prophecy that a son of Zeus would steal the golden fruits from his tree. In retaliation, Perseus turned Atlas to stone, and he became the mountain range bearing his name in North Africa. Another interpretation suggests that Perseus transformed Atlas out of empathy and a desire to release him from eternal suffering. In Greek mythology, Atlas was known as a wise man, the father of many constellations, and the founder of astronomy. Some even considered him the eponymous first king of Atlantis. Contrary to a common misconception, Atlas was not depicted holding the terrestrial globe, but the celestial sphere in classical art. The idea of Atlas carrying the Earth may have originated from the merging of the two concepts in later depictions and the usage of the term Atlas to describe collections of terrestrial maps since the 16th century, honoring the mythological Titan.